I'm happy to present the speakers into the upcoming festival. Happy and healthy with homeopathy. I'm happy, and I would like to introduce the speakers in short and to tell you what is the aim of this festival. And the aim is to present the possibilities of homeopathy to restore the human health, and also to help other people who are still under the stress and fear of the COVID and the war in Ukraine. We would like to support the people in Ukraine to go through this festival. So first I will present to you the COVID. Yamini Ramesh. Yamini, would you tell us what would be your topic?
So my topic would be how homeopathy can help in hormonal disorders.
Yamini, would you tell us what would be your topic?
So my topic would be how Genoveva, you have to close down one window. There is an echo. Yeah, I can hear it twice.
If the voice is not clear.
I can't hear you.
You have to close down one window of Facebook because
Yeah, there is.
we can hear it twice.
I can't hear you. Wait.
You just look at your browser. There will be two windows. Just close down one. Keep the Zoom open.
Yeah, there is an echo.
Yeah, but now better.
Yeah. Okay. So what is your topic?
So my topic is role of homeopathy in hormonal disorders and how we can, establish the harmony between hormones.
Very interesting. So why people have to attend your lecture? What excites you more in homeopathy at all, not only in hormonal diseases?
Yes. So overall, homeopathy excites me a lot because it's very safe, it's holistic, and it aligns with the principles of nature. So there is nothing against nature. It's very smooth whenever someone takes homeopathic medicines. It's very smooth. There are no side effects. It's so easy to take, and you feel refreshed after getting better, and also too much aligned with your inner happiness or inner soul, whatever we can say that. So that's it. That is what I really like about homeopathy, that it's perfectly aligned with nature.
That's very nice. Thank you, Amini. And now I would like to present to you Shruti Singhal.
Hi, yes, hi. Uh,
Tell
I
us more
am,
about you first. Who you
yes,
are.
so, yes, I am Dr. Shruti Singhal. So currently I am living in Dublin, Ireland. I have done all my homeopathic degrees from India, uh, from Lucknow. So because of my husband's work, I have to travel across the countries. So I have been in many countries. This is my fifth country where I am living, and I am seeing a lot of patients. Like I have never stopped practicing homeopathy, and because of this COVID, we all joined together because the virtual thing came more in COVID, and we all are connected now. Before also we used to connect like whomever we know, but now definitely this horizon has spread. So I am here with you. Like I knew you during COVID only, Genoveva. Yeah, we came in contact during that time, during
Yeah,
webinars and all.
actually, by coincidence, these events, first events in New Era of Love with Homeopathy started with the COVID. So
Yes.
thank you to all passionate speakers. But before thanks, let's continue with the next. Meeta. Yeah, Meeta.
Yes.
Present yourself. Who you are.
Yeah, so it's good to be back again with you, Dr. Genoveva and Dr. Yamini. We have been together on this platform before also, and Dr. Rakhi and Dr. Shruti, it's the first time we are meeting. So today I would like to talk about homeopathy, and my topic will be levels of healing in homeopathy. So this is the thing which intrigues me about homeopathy, that we just don't work on physical symptoms, and how homeopathy got more holistic, like uh, first we started working with only physical symptoms when we were in college, and then we read Kent. Right, Dr. Kent had introduced many mental symptoms, like how mental symptoms are to be added. So when we started working with homeopathy, we understood very deeper realms. We understood that we can dive deeper into a human psyche, and we can dive deeper into homeopathy also. And sensation method, again, with which Dr. Shankar and Dr. Rajan Shankaran has given to us, it's a boon for homeopathy. So it has 7 levels of cures, 7 levels of healing. So that is what I would like to talk about tomorrow. How these, what are these healings, and how when we delve deeper into these levels, how we can work into deeper dimensions of homeopathy and people's psyche. Like we go to levels where so many things are unexplained. And when we come to level 5, at the level sensation level, and when we go beyond, I was just introduced to a level which is, zero level. So that is there everything, it opens many portals of healing, that zero state. When you and your patient, they come to a point where there are no thoughts. So that is a point you get information, that is literally a quantum information which you get. So that
Yeah.
is the thing which intrigues me day in and day out, how you go to that point, that zero state. And that is where everything comes together, the energy healing, the pranic healing, the quantum healing, homeopathy. So that is the level which I'm like to work, and that is very fascinating, and it opens many, many doors to vital realms, deeper realms. So that is what I'll be sharing tomorrow through examples of my cases.
Very good. Yeah, this is the biggest challenge to reach this level of zero level where there are no thoughts. But at this level, really miracles happen. So, Shruti, would you interview the other speakers?
Yeah, so first I would like to ask you, Genoveva. So you tell me how did you come into homeopathy and how did it start for you?
Oh, I was the sister of my ex-husband was a homeopath, and she was talking to me every time when we met about homeopathy, and I gained uh, enthusiasm and passion every time when she spoke me about the miracles of homeopathy. But I postponed my beginning of teaching homeopathy. So when the right moment came, it was like burst out. It was like I just knew that I have to start. And it was, I read Organon for 1 week. This is very difficult for reading book with, it was with very bad translation from German to Bulgarian, but I read this book as if it was Alice in the Wonderland. And I continue since it was in 2004. Since now I continue with the same speed.
That's
And
wonderful.
what will be your topic, Genoveva?
My topic is homeopathy and tumors, but probably I will share something else also. And as Mita said, I'm also excited by this, where there are no thoughts and where there the patients is into the, not into the unconscious, but into the subconscious, but into the unconscious. And from this level, the patient holds and get in touch with a remedy that is not mentioned in our books and repertories and whatever. And this excites me most.
Okay, Dr. Rakhee, will you tell something about you?
Hi, so I'm Dr. Rakhee Vakil. I'm practicing since the past 26 years. And my mother is a gynecologist, and I have been a very sick child myself for the first 8 years of my life. And my mother, being an allopath, she's been giving me all the possible things ever to get me, right. But I would be keeping on falling sick, and I would miss school. And I was very thin, puny, and very weak, And everybody had left hopes for me that this child may not survive, because all the time I would be sick, sick, sick. And somebody just told her that, why don't you try homeopathy? And my mom took me to a homeopath. And at the age of 8, that's where my life took a big turn. And as a patient myself, I always used to think that when a person is sick in the sense literally derangement of health, and when the disease prevails in your body and the trauma that you go through to come out of it, and by the time your immunity picks up, you're back into that same place, and it's really, really very agonizing, physically, mentally, emotionally, not only the person who is diseased, but people who are taking care of you as well. And my whole life changed once I began with homeopathy, completely 360 degrees. And I would thank Dr. Hanuman and this science. And that's how at the age of 8, I decided I want to do homeopathy. And definitely when the person is in a very terrible condition, one needs a gentler mode of treatment instead of injections and IVs and all that, because I've had so many of it myself, that I always thought that a person is already in so much, trouble, and you're poking. So I used to hate it. And as a child, I decided to become a homeopath, and here I am. And I want to, literally do something which, and also I want to prove to people that homeopathy is always not slow. People have this concept. Actually, what happens is there is so much chronicity in the case that sets in before the patient comes to you. They've almost tried everything. Of course, now since the past 8 to 10 years is what I've seen, that people have changed their, mindset. And as soon as something happens, they come to us. But before that, another 15 years before that is what I'm talking about, that people would try everything and then they would say, okay, do you have anything, for us? And can you pull us out of this? Because somebody just told us to try homeopathy. And that's where, that we can do some niche work and show our ability to get them out of the system when other systems fail. So that's what really inspires me the most. And it's like, it completely gives me a good adrenaline rush when the patient is cured with homeopathy, and when other sciences like, put their hands up. And my topic would be, I would choose this topic as diabetes and homeopathy for a reason, that in these COVID times, whatever I've noticed is that so many people in the hospital in a very bad shape have discovered that they've got diabetes, and they've got into more complications with COVID related disorders. So diabetes being a lifestyle disorder, I choose this topic about diabetes, what is diabetes about, and a little bit of homeopathic applications with diabetes.
Thank you, Rakhee. Thank you, all of you. It was very inspiring. So I'm eager to see all of you on July 9th, 3 p.m. Indian time on Zoom.
Genoveva, I
3
can see
p.m.
Dr.
Indian
Alpesh
time
as
is.
well.
Is he here?
Genoveva, in the attendees, can you see Dr.
I
Alpesh?
can't see anyone. I just see photo frozen, and I can't see anything. I don't know whether this is from the internet or no. Sorry for interrupting you. Alpesh, are you here?
He said hi on the chat, so I'm sure he's here.
Can you,
You just have to
Alpesh,
promote
can you
him
switch
as
on your
well.
camera or say something? What?
You have to promote him as a panelist, and then he would be able to join.
Oh, let me see how.
Can you see your Zoom screen?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Now I can see you.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So
Um,
sorry, Alpesh.
Oh, now I can see him.
Hi, dear.
Yeah, hello. Hello, Dr. Yamini, Dr. Rakhee.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Nice
Dr.
to see
Meeta.
you.
Hello, Dr.
Do
Alpesh.
something for you, who you are,
Yeah.
what excites you
So,
most in homeopathy. But before, can I say something actually for you before you say something for you?
yeah.
Alpesh is my teacher. He taught me how to take acute cases. It started in 2013-14, I think. And then I realized that to take acute cases, it's not like to know that belladonna is for high fever, nux vomica is for cough and this kind of sharp pains in the throat. Arsenicum album is not for vomiting. Veratrum is not for vomiting, remedy for vomiting. But this subtle way on which you can observe the things that the common observer cannot see, this is what excited me most. And I realized that if I would learn all this magic, I have to dedicate all my time to this. So tell us about what is your
Yeah.
most interesting acute case?
What is the most?
Interesting acute case that you remember or that you can share now?
I think it was early in my practice when there was a case of gangrene which already had an amputated toe and the part had turned black. And I was learning homeopathy that time, so I didn't know what to apply, how to apply. So I was learning Boger synoptic key that time. And I saw a few rubrics in Boger synoptic key, and the part was very hot to touch. Although it was hot to touch, the patient had kept it covered. He was sitting under a fan. So I saw a few rubrics in Boger synoptic key. In generalities, there is, I think, gangrene, hot parts. So those things made me realize that we can reach to a remedy if we have the right technique to use the tool we have. So in this way, there are many other interesting cases. Like it's been 15 years since 14 years since I started my practice, and it's a good journey helping all acute, subacute, and chronic cases. And there are variety of cases like cold, cough, fevers, and all different pathologies, appendicitis or something in the chest like pneumonia and typhoid fevers. So these are if we prove our metal, the homeopathy's strength in these cases, then we have a good response from the patients for following up with us for acute and chronic and everything that they are affected with, rather than just being known for something which is chronic.
Thank you. Alpesh is a very trustworthy person. A part of his professionality, he has a big heart and he's able to forgive and to help you always. So I'm directed this speech to all patients because this event is generally directed to the general public. You can trust fully him. He will do his best to help you. And speakers also, I suppose that they every day inject to themselves homeopathy 100 injection, I guess. So they are so passionate about homeopathy, and all this passion comes from the results when the case seems unsolvable and the patient has
Yeah.
tried for.
So I think
Well,
you have a wonderful speaker list who are always motivating, and they have learned everything from scratch. Dr. Meeta, Dr. Rakhi, Dr. Yamini, Dr. Shruti, Dr. Pankil is there. So it's gonna be wonderful learning for everyone, and they'll understand the potential of homeopathy.
yeah, I learned from you also a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have two more panelists, Pankil and Prachi, Ambekar. They couldn't join now, but they will present. So
Yeah.
thank you all of you. Looking forward to see you. It will be 2 days festival at July 9. We will start at 3 p.m. Indian time. It's 12:30
Yeah.
Bulgarian time and 11:30 Central European time. At the 10th of July, we will start at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Bulgarian time, 10 a.m. Central European time. So thank you, and we are looking forward to see all of you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Genoveva.
much,
Thank
dear.
Thank
you.
I'm
you.
also looking forward.
Looking
Thank you
forward
so
for a
much,
great
and see you
session.
all.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye
See you
bye.
all.
Bye.